I'm Casey.
And I'm Dad.
And this is number 24, 9.7, part 2, page 410.
In problem number 24, the first thing we are given is this diagram, and we're not given, well, pretty much this diagram. We've marked it up a little, but what we're given is that this little side length is 3, and then this angle is 30 degrees. This is obviously a right angle.
And then we're given x and y, and we're told to look for x and y.
Yes, and also we're given that these two angles are congruent, and so since this angle is 30 degrees, this one's 90 degrees, this angle has to be 60 degrees, therefore these two little angles are each 30 degrees.
Because they're congruent.
Yes.
And then, because these are both 30 degrees, we know that they're congruent, and when these two angles are congruent, then we know that these two sides are congruent, because
that's like the if two angles are congruent, then the top two side lengths are congruent. So therefore, this is an isosceles triangle.
And they're both 3.
Yes. Alright, so we've decided to split up the two triangles. So this triangle is the top triangle in the diagram. This triangle.
So this is y, what we're looking for right here.
Yes. So this triangle is a 60, 30, 90 triangle, because this is 90 degrees. We know this is 30 degrees, so this is 90 and this is 30. This angle has to be 60 degrees. So in a 30, 60, 90 triangle, the side length that's opposite 30 degrees is x.
The side length that's opposite 90 is 2x.
And then the side length that's opposite 60 degrees is x times the square root of 3. In this case, x times the square root of 3 is y.
Because over here.
Yeah. So since we know that this side length is 3.
From over here.
Yes, and that has to be 2x. We know that x is 3 halves.
Or 1.5.
Yeah. But it's easier to write it as a fraction. So then if x is 3 halves, then y has to be 3 halves times the square root of 3. So that's how we got y.
So then we went back to the big diagram and we plugged in everything we found. So we know that y equals 3 root 3 over 2. And then looking at this big triangle, we know that it's a 30, 60, 90 from the beginning diagram. So the side length across from 30 is x, and the one across from 60 is x root 3, and the one across from 90 is 2x. So since x is 3 root 3 over 2, and we're trying to find
x, which is 2x in this diagram, we can just multiply x square root 3 over 2 by 2. So we get 6 to the square root of 6 times the square root of 3 over 2, which is 3 square root 3. So that's x. Thanks for watching.
Have a great day.
I'm Dad. How do I turn it off?